Hello, Venturers. This is Talysman the Ur-Beatle, and this is the next episode of Find Him Behind the Scenes. This time around, we're talking about UrVival Mode. Now, some of you may know about things like ultra hardcore, for example. I didn't want anything that was quite as hard as that. My goal was to make it so that it felt more like a story, so that it felt more natural. And to do that, I listed 3 things. 2 of them technically go together: turning off natural healing and restoring health once a night. My very first attempt to create UrVival Mode involves changing the default Minecraft player, the vanilla entity. What I did next was I created a new version where I used an UrVival Mode control entity, and this entity would control the various features. Like it would check to see if characters were in bed and give them healing in the morning. And that didn't work as well. After using the latest UrVival Mode add-on for basically 40 episodes of Find Him Back Alive and still having a few difficulties, I wanted to improve it, and I decided it's time to get into JavaScript. I had wanted to avoid using the scripting API before because I'm not really a programmer. I have some like beginner to intermediate understanding of Perl, which wasn't going to help me necessarily. But this time, I was looking at some people who had some tutorials and decided, okay, I might be able to do the UrVival Mode using JavaScript. You can ignore this stuff that's commented out. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself there. And really, I wanted to take it slowly and try to figure out that everything is working at different stages. You can see that I'm importing the index.js file from the Ur-Mode folder. This is where I'm going to be putting my components for UrVival Mode itself. I split that into 2 different scripts. This one is the UrVival Mode script. This is going to be all the healing stuff. And again, ignore the stuff that I commented out. I was just getting all crazy and I thought, I'll just try to write it all out. But really, I only want to test one thing at a time. So the first thing to test is going to be this thing. That's the healing part. And this is going to be the moving the respawn point. Future Talisman here. I really had to trim this part down. This is me trying to learn JavaScript on the fly. And although I know a few people want to see all the details of that, especially all the errors I make, other people would just be bored watching me type. I tried to strike a balance. Eventually, got to the point where I could actually test my code in a Minecraft world. Just going to use a really simple seed in case I have to repeat it multiple times, create new worlds. I had more errors than I show here, mostly due to bad settings. I was thrilled when this finally happened. What's going on? Syntax error. Okay, well, at least the scripts are loading. After a few more attempts, I realized importing the function from a second file just wasn't working. I put everything into one file and did one more test. Let's try it this way. error this time. It says turning off natural healing. Well, I'll let you fight me a little bit. Come on, fight me. Don't run away. Why would he run away? Okay. I thought I was going to be smart and just let him damage me and then see if we did any healing. Because I wanted to make sure the natural healing really is off, even though I've had like a couple of, hey, there's a melon. We might need that later. Okay, but we need someone to fight us. I mean, I don't want to have to figure out that command. Okay, good. You can fight me. Oh. Okay, now run. Ah. Ah. And yeah, I'm not healing. Natural healing is off. A creeper. Yeah, I came out here hoping that there wouldn't be any monsters. Okay. Yeah, you guys are going to be surprised. Future Talisman again. I know I only have 1/3 of the add-on working, but I'll have more next week. Until then, remember to lick that button. Okay, no healing. That's good.